Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Weekly Rewind Live. I am your host, Banks Lee. They call me the Professor of Theme Parkonomics, and class is in session. Hope everyone's doing good this weekend here. Good to see everyone in the chat already here. Sydney, hello. Matt, Joe, Rob, Bjorn, Gregorio, Sharon, welcome to your first live show. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate that. Matt, good to see everyone. Matt, you're wondering if I'm going to talk about the new mouse ears. I'm assuming you're talking about those new iridescent ears that came out recently. Wasn't planning on talking about them, but I mean, they look really nice. My wife got a pair. I got a pair for Brittany. I'm going to ship off to her in Austin. They look really nice. I like the different styles of Minnie Mouse ears they got available now. Paul, hello from the UK. Robert, Ash, always good to see you. All right, Medberry. Yes, one day we'll make this happen, Medberry. Brian, good to see you. Yes, congrats to France. Congrats. All right. I don't follow soccer, so sorry. All right, anyway, welcome to the Weekly Rewind Live. Obviously, last week we had a giveaway for some Toy Story Land stuff, and we're going to announce the winner later on in the show, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Other than that, we're doing great here. Everything's going good. I hope everyone out there is doing great. Let's start right off with it with Twitter. Of course, on the Weekly Rewind, we take a look back at the past week of our social media channels with Attractions Magazine to see some of the fun photos, videos, and things you may or may not have caught during the week. That's right, Sydney. I got you the rainbow ears. We were trying to decide between the iridescent and the rainbow ones, and I got you the rainbow. Brittany wanted the iridescent ones. All right, so speaking of merch, over at Disney Springs, and actually I saw these yesterday at Magic Kingdom, the Enchanted Tiki Room 2-pack pop vinyl set is still available, did not sell out. They have them over at Penn Traders at Disney Springs, as well as the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop at the Magic Kingdom. Saw them in stock in person last night, so if you didn't get a chance to get this, definitely go out and get it. Hey, Michael, good to see you. Sarah, always great to see you. All right, so over at Disney Springs, of course, the World of Disney, there's a lot of awesome T-shirt graphics out there right now. I got one, a purple shirt, has Spaceship Earth on it, and it says, "I speak Phoenician." This one I want to get to. This is Mountain Man, featuring the Magic Kingdom mountain range, Big Thunder Space and Splash Mountain. It's a really cool little shirt. I've always been a fan of the mountain range, the Magic Kingdom mountain range, as they call it, so I might have to pick this shirt up. All right, so moving on over to International Drive, construction is well underway for Universal's brand new Endless Summer Resort. This is, of course, on the old Wet n Wild property at the corner of International Drive and Universal Boulevard. You can kind of see at the bottom down here that they have started painting some of the murals that are going to adorn the sides of the buildings there. Looks like those might be the staircases there on the end there. So, yeah, those are moving really, really fast with this, because I think the first phase is supposed to open next year. All right, so moving over to Universal in California, Universal Studios Hollywood, they have a brand new spell that you can do interactive in Hogsmeade, Incendio. So you do that, and you can see up there on the chimney, the fire shoots out. This is one of a couple of new spells that they've added to their Wizarding World in Hollywood. We're going to have a segment about this on this week's episode of The Attraction Show, so you want to stay tuned this Thursday to see all about that. Another video here I want to show you. If you ride Test Track, you can get a great view of the construction for Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as, you can see right there, in the front area, there's a bunch of land clearing right there. That is going to be the future home of the space-themed restaurant that they're building at Epcot. It's going to go there between Test Track and Mission Space. So next time you're on Test Track, turn your head to the right a little bit. You might get some behind-the-scenes peeks. Now, over at Starbucks at Disney Springs, we noticed these new mugs, or this new mug that is on sale for Orlando, this new design. I like this. Of course, right above me here, it says Theme Park Capital of the World. You got Shamu, oranges, roller coasters, shades. Lake Eola's even on there. So a lot of your typical icons for Florida and especially Orlando. It's a really neat design, and you can. We found this at the Starbucks that's there right in front of World of Disney at Disney Springs. I'm sure they might have this at other Starbucks locations around town. So keep your eye out if you collect city mugs. New design. Hello everyone. Sharon. Yes. Is the show live every week at the same time? It is, Sharon. The Weekly Rewind is live every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on our Facebook channel. We always upload this live stream as a replay on our YouTube channel, but if you want to catch it live, of course, yes, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, facebook.com/attractionsmagazine. All right. Speaking of Starbucks, there's also some special Starbucks menus at select locations at Disney, featuring some fun Toy Story Land dedicated recipes. So, see the Claw Frappuccino, the Toy Mania Refresher, Space Ranger Frappuccino, Dog Dash Frappuccino, and the Reach for the Sky Frappuccino. So, cool little promotion for Toy Story Land. I'm sure these are limited, so if you see them, be sure to grab one before they go away. Over at Universal Studios, I always love when Doc's out and about meeting guests, and I love when he's out and interacting with his DeLorean over there. It's always a fun little thing to stand and watch and talk to him. He's always a fun person to talk to. All right, Medberry, have a great day at work. Catch the replay later for sure. Just catching up on the comments here. Hello from Italy, Gian. Hello. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Brian saying, I am hearing many rumors left and right, Banks. Show building will not be themed towards Nova Corps. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure what I think about that yet. I haven't heard about that rumor, Brian. But I'm not sure. I mean, we're still a ways off from the Guardians ride opening, so things could change between now and then. If it's not themed, honestly, I don't care. Maybe I would hope that they at least theme the entrance facade, but if the show building is not themed, I'm not going to be upset about that because the show building is technically backstage. Even though you can see it from a lot of the park, it's backstage, so it's not supposed to be part of that on stage. I mean, that's just my opinion, but we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see what they plan to do that. Maybe it might be like Rock and Roller Coaster, where they just painted a color. So we'll see. We will see. All right, so this past weekend, in fact, actually the last performance here in Orlando is happening right now as we speak. But Paw Patrol Live, The Great Pirate Adventure, is at the Dr. Phillips Center in downtown Orlando. Me and Cindy took the kids out to see this show. It's such a cute show. Our daughter Spencer loves the Paw Patrol, and she was having a blast at the show. It's very well done, well choreographed, really cheesy, of course, but it's a kids show. I loved it. It's a 90-minute show with an intermission, 15-minute intermission, and definitely check it out. You can go to PawPatrolLive.com if you want to see where they're going next, because today's the last day they're here in Orlando. And actually, if you get the VIP tickets, the Very Important Pups tickets, you get to go to a special after party once the show is over. You can meet Ryder, you can meet Marshall and Sky. There's some fun activities as well. We covered all of this for a future Attractions Kids video, so you'll be able to see that on our YouTube channel at some point in the future. So keep an eye out for that. Last night I was over at Magic Kingdom for the After Hours event. We were invited by Disney to come and cover the event, so there'll be a segment on this week's episode of the Attraction Show. And I've done this event before in the past, and I feel like they've plussed it just a little bit. It's really fun. We'll show you this photo here. One of the benefits of this is you get to see the park with like little to no guests at all. No waits whatsoever for any of the rides, even Seven Dwarfs. Peter Pan walked right on. I got to ride Pirates and Splash by myself. Like, I love this event. Now, here's the thing, and you know what? I'll go ahead and bring the camera up for this. The After Hours event is $120. I do not recommend going and buying an After Hours ticket if you've already bought a day ticket to the Magic Kingdom. After Hours is a great alternative to a day ticket to Magic Kingdom. Because with the After Hours event, the event is from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., but you can get into the park starting at 7 p.m. So you get a full 3 hours in the park during the regular day hours, and you can see the fireworks. And then from there, from 10 to 1, you have 3 hours of just the event guests, and you get free popcorn, free ice cream bars, and free soda. And that just makes it worth it. And plus, no waits for any of the rides. So if you want to do After Hours, highly suggest that I've lost my train of thought. You do the ticket for the after hours instead of the ticket for daytime at the Magic Kingdom, because yes, it's a $10, like $10 or so more expensive than a day ticket, but you get all this free food and no waits in the last 3 hours of the day. So I highly recommend the after hours event as an alternative. That's the word I was thinking of. An alternative to a day ticket to the Magic Kingdom if you're coming to Orlando. And now the event is, I think it's only happening on select nights through September, so there's not much more time left, but you can go to DisneyWorld.com for more details about the after hours event, and you can stay tuned to this Thursday's episode of the Attraction Show. All right, so let's take a look at the comments here. Do you look up? No, I did not look. I did not look up, Richard. Haven't had a chance to look up Big Rivers Water Park. I definitely will try to maybe later today. Sydney, remind me to look up this water park later today. I definitely want to check that out. Yes, Magic Kingdom at night is beautiful. Is there pros and cons for Disney after hours versus private DVC events? Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to one of the private DVC events. I've never been invited. Never had a chance to go to experience one of those. So I don't know what the pros and cons would be, but there was no crowds last night. It was beautiful. The free food, the free snacks. I loved it. I had a blast. And thank you again to Disney for inviting us out to cover that. Yes, $120 for 6 hours isn't too bad instead of a day. It's not that bad. I mean, the $110 gets you the entire day, but since the $120 you can get in 3 hours before the event starts, you can still enjoy the park with guests. You can still see the fireworks. That's a big plus. And then, of course, you get the 3 hours of exclusive, awesome things. So I recommend doing after hours instead of a full day, a regular day ticket. That's just me. Yes, Sydney, I lost my train of thought. It's over here. All aboard. Woo, woo. First one gets brownie points for understanding where that reference is. All right, okay. Rob, I do not know how many people they let into the event, but it didn't seem like there were a lot of people. That's all. That's all I can say. It didn't seem like that many people. All right, let's move on over to Facebook. Of course, you're on Facebook right now, but if you're watching our replay, you can find us at facebook.com/attractionsmagazine. Not many photos to talk about Facebook, but I do want to show you this. Quinn recently got to get evac'd from Dinosaur at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and he shared some photos with us during the evac. Now, this is the one of the climax scenes where the Carnotaurus has appeared, and he's about to attack your car. This is where your ride photo gets taken. As you can see, though, if you look over to the left, there's another Carnotaurus head over there. Not many people know that one exists on that side. That's because you rarely see it. That is the B show Carnotaurus. If the big A show animatronic for some reason is not working, then the B show goes into effect. I've never seen the B show. Actually, no, I lied. I think I've seen the B show once. When I came to Disney for the first Animal Kingdom for the first time in 1999, I think I remember seeing the B show, and I was like, "Wait, whatever happened to the one that was on the left?" There it is. It's still there. It just rarely ever gets used. So that's a cool little tidbit there. And then here's a look at the Iguanodon in regular lighting. He's a lot more brown than he looks in the ride. So really cool. There's a couple more photos on our Facebook page from of the evac. You can go check that out. I'm always fascinated by evacs and seeing behind the scenes of the rides. It's so cool, so cool. All right. Checking over here in the comments. Paul's asking, how do they segregate the day visitors still in the park to the VIP guests? In other words, how do they clear the park of everyone else? So the way that they do that is when you go and you enter the park with your after hours ticket, or you go to a station that's in the park to scan your ticket, they give you a lanyard that says Disney After Hours. And then once the park closes at 10, there's going to be, I think there's cast members stationed at the entrances of each land that look for people that have lanyards, and they can continue on and do rides and things like that. And people without lanyards are told to please make their way to Main Street. So I think that's basically what they do. They just say, look for the people with the lanyards. They're the event guests. If you don't have a lanyard, you got to get out. So, and then the only ones with lanyards get the free food. So that's kind of how they do it. So the transition was actually not that bad. I suggest starting, when the event starts at 10, start in Fantasyland, because people have already started making their way out. So if you start in Fantasyland, it's already pretty much cleared out, so you can start enjoying the event without guests. Yes, Matt. Matt got it. Matt got it. It was Figment, Journey into Imagination. Good job, Matt. Hello, Terry from England. All right. Let's move on over to Instagram. I only got one thing to talk about on Instagram. We are Instagram at Attractions Magazine. Self-explanatory. Yeah. This is a shirt that's on sale over at Disney Springs and World of Disney. So, but agreed. All right, so let's get on over to YouTube. Of course, if you're watching this replay, you're already at YouTube. But if you don't know, youtube.com/Attractions Magazine is where you can find us. Be sure to subscribe to us and hit that bell to be notified when we post new videos, such as the videos you're about to see right now. This is just a look at some of the videos we posted over the past week. So enjoy. All right, so looking back here in the comments, Jeremiah, thank you. I appreciate that. Good to see you, Jeremiah. Hope to see us. I missed you. I didn't know if you were at the event yesterday. Hope to see you again here really soon. All right, so Toy Story Land, the prize pack that we were going to give away this week. We got the pop sockets here for your phone. We got the set of postcards, the alien swirling saucer socks, the souvenir, exclusive little souvenir mug, and then, of course, the Slinky Dog headbands. All right, so the winner of this Toy Story Land prize pack is Jill Jackson from Waxahachie, Texas. Congratulations, Jill, if you're tuning in right now. Please send us a message on Facebook, or you can email us at info@attractionsmagazine.com, and we will get this prize pack sent out to you as soon as we can. So congratulations to Jill Jackson from Waxahachie, Texas. I love Waxahachie. We had a lot of entries for this giveaway, so congrats to you, Jill. And Waxahachie, represent Texas, my home state. All right. Yeah, I know a lot of people are entering a lot for this giveaway, but yep, we choose at random, so congrats to Jill, and we will get that out to you as soon as we get your mailing info. All right, guys, so thanks so much for tuning in this week on the Weekly Rewind. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, we are on Facebook.com/Attractions Magazine live every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can catch the replays on our YouTube channel as well. And until next Sunday, guys, have fun, be safe, and we will see you later.